Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another Hammer Productions night. Tonight, I will be reviewing The Mummy Shroud, released in 1967. The Mummy Shroud stars André Morell, John Phillips, David Buck, Elizabeth Sellars, Michael Ripper, Richard Warner, Roger Delgado, Catherine Lacey, Dickie Owen, and Eddie Powell. The Mummy Shroud was directed by John Gilling. Now this one, the script was written in collaboration with director John Gilling alongside Anthony Hines. And the script in this one isn't bad, but it just is so disappointing when each of these mummy films always goes with a different plot line. It does not connect with the previous film. Now this one, Dickie Owen, who had played the mummy in the previous film, plays a character named Prim in the very beginning. This character is eventually made into the mummy later on in the film. But the mummy is not played this time by Dickie Owen, even though he's played by Dickie Owen in the Egyptian era stages of the film. Instead, he is played by Christopher Lee's stunt double, Eddie Powell. Now, I could go along with that because he is physically imposing as the mummy, not as physically imposing as Christopher Lee. As many of you know, Christopher Lee is my favorite of all the portrayals of the mummy. But Eddie Powell is pretty good in this as the mummy. But I just don't understand why they went with him over having Dickie Owen play it, since he was playing Prim, the character who becomes the mummy. The rest of the cast in this is really good. André Morell, always great, plays Sir Basil Walden. And he is joined on this expedition at the very beginning by John Phillips as Stanley Preston. And this guy is one of the biggest dicks that you could ever have in a film like this. You just cannot wait for this miserable asshole to die. David Buck plays his son, Paul Preston, in here, and he does a pretty good job. He's very good in this. Elizabeth Sellars plays Barbara Preston, and she's really good as well in this. Michael Ripper, as usual, is always good. He gets a pretty good role in this. He's really a nice little comic relief character in here, playing Longbarrow. And I liked his character in this. He's really good. Richard Warner plays Inspector Barini, and he's really good as well. I really enjoyed his performance in this. The characters that are working to bring the mummy back and use the mummy to attack the ones that were responsible for the expedition are Roger Delgado's character of Hasmid and Catherine Lacey's Haiti. It is really disappointing because they had this moment in there where they could have had Catherine Lacey's Haiti use her mystical abilities on Paul's girlfriend, Claire, played by Maggie Kimberly. But she doesn't do it. She doesn't do it. And it was really a missed opportunity because this, you could have had that nice little throwback to the original 1932 Mummy, even though this would have had more of the traditional Mummy story to it. It could have had that little throwback to them using the girl the way that the Mummy did in Boris Karloff's 1932 original film. But it's just really wasted in here. That whole the woman and the guy that are working together. The older woman, I think she's supposed to represent the mother to Roger Delgado's character of Husmid, and it's just. It was a missed opportunity. I mean, some of the attacks in this are really well executed, very suspenseful, very well done. So it gets that part right. It's just, I think it fell apart in the parts where they could have had that nice twist in there. And they could have been using her as a character against David Buck's Paul. Instead, by the ending, she is just held captive by them and have the Mummy threatening to kill her before the finale when David Buck's Paul Preston comes to the rescue.
Roger Delgado would eventually, after this film, go on to become more famous for playing the Master in Doctor Who. And what many say, and I agree with, as the best portrayal of the Master ever in Doctor Who.
But yeah, this one is well directed by John Gilling, well acted. I was really surprised that André Morell, considering his character was top billed and he's the supposed star of this film, was sort of sidelined with a mental illness thing after the expedition. He sort of loses his marbles a little bit, and they don't focus on him for a while. And then when they finally do go back to him, he's quickly attacked by the Mummy, unfortunately, and killed. And then the rest of the movie, like I said, it follows Stanley, who is, like I said, he is a hated character. I could not stand his character, in which, John Phillips did a good job playing him. When he made any kind of character is played so well that they make you hate them. The actor did their job. But yeah, he takes over and gets more screen time than André Morell. And I think that was a bit of a mistake in the film because André Morell is an amazing actor. As I said before in my previous reviews that I've had with him with Hounds of the Baskervilles and Shadow of the Cat and Plague of the Zombies. So, it's disappointing that you have this great actor in here, and he was very underused, underappreciated in the film. But script writing wasn't too bad by Anthony Hines and John Gilling in this, but like I said, some of the moments where they could have went in a really cool, different direction, they chose not to. So, my final score for The Mummy Shroud from 1967. I will give this film a 8.4 out of 10. This is a damn good Mummy film. It really is. It's not a bad film at all. So, if you're looking for a really cool mummy film with a lot of really good kills and everything, and good ways that, and a pretty good portrayal of the mummy, this is not a bad film to look at. But if you're looking for the best, I'd say go with the original Mummy with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, of course. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of The Mummy's Shroud? Do you agree with my rating? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. And as usual, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help this channel out a lot. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos. Alright, so there's another Hammer Productions night down. Hope you will join me tomorrow for another action movie night. Till then, thanks for watching.